weren't going to my wedding.
I wasn't going to your wedding at a haunted location like that with demons.
But you have haunted dolls and at your house.
They're not demons.
1,000 pounds sisters Amy. What began as a shared journey of survival, weight loss, and family dependence has transformed into something far more complex. A shifting power dynamic, emotional distance, and an uneasy sense of comparison that fans are now calling the new sister tension era. Early in the series, Amy and Tammy were inseparable. They depended on each other for nearly everything: food habits, emotional support, and even daily survival decisions. Tammy began her slow, painful transformation journey, one marked by rehab stays, medical crises, and eventual breakthroughs. Meanwhile, Amy's life moved in a different direction entirely: motherhood, relationship pressures, and emotional exhaustion. Few reality TV figures have experienced as dramatic a transformation as Tammy Slaton. Once weighing over 700 pounds and facing life-threatening health complications, Tammy's journey has been both heartbreaking and inspiring. Tammy's lowest moments came when she required oxygen support and entered a medically induced coma. These events were not just plot points. They were real-life emergencies that forced her to confront her mortality. Doctors warned that without immediate change, her life expectancy was extremely limited. This wake-up call ultimately led her to enter a structured rehabilitation program focused on weight loss and behavioral therapy. After months of disciplined effort, Tammy achieved what once seemed impossible. She lost enough weight to qualify for bariatric surgery. The procedure marked a turning point, both physically and emotionally. Post-surgery, Tammy began to regain mobility, independence, and confidence. Fans noticed a shift, not just in her appearance, but in her attitude. She became more engaged, more hopeful, and more determined to build a future. Tammy's personal life has also been a focal point. Her marriage to Caleb Willingham brought moments of joy but also heartbreak following his tragic passing. The loss deeply affected Tammy, adding another layer to her already complex journey. In recent months, rumors have circulated online about new relationships and potential breakups. However, much of this speculation remains unverified, highlighting how quickly misinformation can spread around reality TV personalities. While Tammy's journey often dominates headlines, Amy Slaton's story is equally compelling. Her transformation has taken a different path, one shaped by motherhood and personal growth. Amy successfully underwent bariatric surgery earlier in the series, achieving significant weight loss. Her primary goal was always clear: she wanted to become a mother. She eventually welcomed 2 sons, fulfilling her dream but also introducing new challenges. Parenthood brought joy, but it also tested her mental and emotional resilience. Amy's relationship with her husband, Michael Halterman, faced increasing strain over time. Reports of disagreements and emotional stress eventually led to their separation. Amy has been open about struggling with stress and postpartum challenges. Being in the public eye only intensified these pressures, as fans and critics alike weighed in on her parenting and lifestyle choices. Despite this, Amy has continued to show resilience, often emphasizing her commitment to her children and her determination to move forward. One of the defining features of 1,000 Pound Sisters is its portrayal of family relationships. The Slaton family is tight-knit but far from perfect. Tammy and Amy's relationship has been central to the show. Their bond has endured arguments, misunderstandings, and emotional breakdowns. Times, Amy has expressed frustration with Tammy's past lack of motivation, while Tammy has felt judged or misunderstood. Yet, beneath it all, there is a deep sense of loyalty. Other family members, including Chris Combs and Amanda Halterman, have played significant roles. They often act as mediators, supporters, and sometimes critics. Their involvement adds complexity to the narrative, showing how weight loss journeys can affect entire families, not just individuals. Their wedding date is fitting, as Brian originally popped the question while the couple were on a visit to Henderson Haunt's haunted house in Kentucky last year with Amy's sisters Tammy Slaton and Misty Slaton Wentworth. Amy and Brian went all out with the theme, both of them wearing matching skeleton shirts during the big moment, which was aired on the May 13th episode of the TLC series. "Amy, I know we both said we'd never do this again," he said as he dropped down on one knee and presented her with the ring, a silver band formed by two skull fingers making a heart. But my love for you is insane. Will you marry me? Amy, who had only been dating Brian for 5 months at the time, quickly replied, "You know I will." While Tammy and Misty looked in shock, Amy, who shares Gage, and Glenn too, with ex-husband Michael Halterman, was thrilled by the surprise. After the proposal episode aired in May, Amy told people that she and Brian have always wanted to get married on Halloween, but the rest of their plans were still in the works. "I'll be able to call him my husband and get to spend the rest of my life with him," Amy continued. "Our engagement life may be short, but our marriage will last an eternity." Tammy Slaton is engaged to her girlfriend, Andrea Dalton, and the couple has already started planning their wedding, with a rather unique them. 1,000-Pound Sisters star Tammy Slaton disclosed earlier this year that she's discovered love once more, 3 years following the heartbreaking death of her husband Caleb Willingham, and has now revealed their unconventional wedding plans. The 38-year-old, who identifies as pansexual, shocked viewers when she announced on the show's 7th season that she's currently dating a woman, Andrea Dalton. Just a few months after making their relationship public, Tammy announced she and Andrea are engaged and have begun organizing their wedding. In her August 28th video, Tammy could be seen with her fiance Andrea Dalton laughing and dancing to Kenny Loggins' Footloose in their car. During one moment, Dalton could be seen telling Tammy something which made her laugh. The pair then continued dancing as Dalton made funny faces at the camera and threw up a rock on hand sign. Tammy captioned the video with a tag to Dalton. Katie has appeared numerous times on Tammy and Amanda's show 1,000 Sisters and was seen helping out Tammy after she was released from rehab for her weight loss. The reality star returned that support by asking fans in January to donate to a GoFundMe to help Katie on her cancer journey. "Y'all, I'm so sorry to be asking a big favor like this, but if anyone can help, even if it's $1 would help my cousin out so much," she wrote at the time. "She has been on my show, but this is something new. Our family just found out about her having cancer." As for Amanda, she paid tribute to Katie in the same Instagram post announcing the news of Katie's death. She wrote that it was with a completely crushed heart and spirit that she was sharing the news. "My little cousin went to sit at the feet of Jesus yesterday," she wrote alongside a photo of the pair together. "She was a force to be reckoned with and showed love that was accepting and given freely. She was the life of the party and my best friend." 1,000 Sisters star Amy and Tammy Slaton's sister, Amanda Halterman, shared the heartbreaking news of their cousin, Katie Slaton's death this week. Katie was just 37 when she passed away after battling stage 4 cancer, leaving her loved ones completely crushed. Amanda shared the news of Katie's death on Instagram on Tuesday, August 26, just one day after she pleaded with fans to keep their cousin in their prayers, after revealing in January that Katie had cancer. Amanda shared a photo of herself and Katie, alongside the message, "It is with a completely crushed heart and spirit that I have to post this. My little cousin went to sit at the feet of Jesus yesterday. She was a force to be reckoned with and showed love that was accepting and given freely. She was the life of the part and my best friend. I know both our grandparents and friends was there to welcome you home. Please pray for my aunt, uncle, and cousins, but mostly for the babies and for Natalie to be strong. Please pray for everyone whom loves her. Thank you all who has come out and supported her." Just hours later, Amanda shared a clip of a video call she and Katie had, alongside the caption, "Missing you, cousin." Fans inundated Amanda with supportive messages and shared their condolences, with one commenting, "I am so very sorry for your loss. Sending love." A second said, "Godspeed to your cousin. My heart goes out to all of you." A third added, "Oh no, Amanda. Deepest condolences to you and the rest of the Slaton family." One day before announcing Katie's passing, Amanda wrote alongside a photo of her cousin with Amanda's grandson in her arms, "Please whisper a prayer for our family as we continue to support Katie Slaton. I am so thankful to be allowed to stand by your side. Mama." Amy and Tammy have yet to publicly acknowledge Katie's death, but they did support her during her illness. In a January Facebook update, Tammy penned, "This is my cousin Katie, and she is the one we started the GoFundMe for. All we're asking for his prayers or just a tiny donation. Anything helps. My family and I are doing what we can, but even if it's $1 or a small miracle on our family does not go unnoticed. Would that be a prayer or just $1? Anything and everything helps," she added. 1,000-pound sisters star Tammy Slaton has recently shared with fans a huge bunch of new transformation photos following her skin removal surgery, and they've ignited conversation over one subtle detail. The 38-year-old reality TV favorite, who rose to fame after appearing in the TLC series alongside her younger sister, Amy Slaton, back in 2020, quickly developed a dedicated fan base who loved nothing more than to follow along with her emotional weight loss journey, which saw her impressively lose as much as 500 pounds. Tammy Slaton from 1,000-pound sisters has made significant strides after shedding over 500 pounds and undergoing skin removal surgery, but the burning question remains: can she drive now? Raised in a family grappling with obesity, Tammy found herself following the same path, eventually gaining nearly 700 pounds in her early 30s. Her massive size not only took a toll on her health, but also severely limited her day-to-day activities. Things as simple as self-care, enjoying the outdoors, or even traveling were out of reach, forcing Tammy to rely on others for necessities. In 2020, Tammy made her debut in 1,000-Pound Sisters Season 1 to share her weight loss journey. Despite initial challenges, a health scare motivated her to take things more seriously and seek help at a rehab center. By 2022, Tammy met the criteria to undergo a bariatric procedure. Following the weight loss surgery, Tammy shed 500 pounds over 3 years. At times, Tammy also relied on her friends to do her shopping, especially during the phase when she was excessively partying. In 2024, Tammy expressed her concerns about her inability to drive, admitting via News, "I do want to learn eventually, but right now, my anxiety is just a little too much." Tammy expressed a desire to learn how to drive. Still, her anxiety likely stems from her lack of experience. Tammy mentioned, "A lot going on, but baby steps. I have driven a golf cart, but granted, it didn't go too fast." The speed factor is what triggers her anxiety. Concerns have been raised by fans about Tammy's inability to drive and her lack of enthusiasm for learning. Speculation has arisen about her continued reliance on her siblings for transportation, which could potentially harm their relationship. 1,000-Pound Sisters, a reality TV show that started in 2020, won millions of hearts by capturing the challenging and emotional weight loss journey of sisters Tammy Slaton and Amy Slaton. The show inspired people who share similar struggles with weight management and became a fan favorite. However, after 7 seasons and having achieved major goals, fans speculated whether there was anything else left for the sisters to do on the show. In a surprising turn of events, Tammy Slaton, who had lost a staggering 500 pounds by the time of 1,000-Pound Sisters Season 7, finally broke the silence with a surprising Season 8 update, which sent the internet into a frenzy. On the Reddit thread, from Queen Tammy herself, a fan posted a screenshot of Tammy's response to their question, "Did they cancel your show?" To which the 39-year-old replied, "No, they haven't. We're working on Season 8. I don't understand why people keep posting fake news about us." Thrilled with the news, a Reddit user said, "I'm very happy for Tammy and her success. I hope she keeps on going." Taking a sigh of relief, another Reddit user said, "I would be so mad if they canceled the show. It's my only favorite TLC show." Expressing the excitement for Season 8, an avid viewer of the fan penned down, "Yay. Now we can watch Amy take Tammy down a couple of pegs." In all seriousness, though, I'm so happy that they're filming a Season 8. I didn't know if they were or not. I was thinking that they weren't going to. In all seriousness, though, I'm so happy that they're filming a Season 8. I didn't know if they were or not. I was thinking that they weren't going to. An eagle-eyed fan who has been following the sister closely wrote, "In Amy's latest YouTube video, warning, she is singing all, she is seen with a wire behind her. So it's likely they are filming right now. Might be wrong." Some fans also anticipated what Season 8 would be about and said, "I'm calling it, they're gonna name it 1,000 Pounds Family because of where they left off at the last weigh-in," while another fan chimed in, "Ooh yes, I can see this. Makes sense, because it hasn't been just Amy and Tammy's show in a long time." From where 1,000-Pound Sisters Season 7 left off, it's hard to predict what twists 1,000-Pound Sisters Season 8 might bring, but fans are bracing for drama. Will Amy's love life take a new turn after her spooky marriage to Brian Scott Levorn? How will Tammy's life change after achieving incredible weight loss? With rising family tensions, health battles, and unexpected emotional moments, one thing is certain: 1,000 Pounds Sisters Season 8 will have viewers taking a deep dive into the Slaton sisters' evolving lives. While the premiere of 1,000 Pounds Sisters Season 8 is still under wraps, based on the previous season's release, the upcoming season is likely to premiere in late, even show up to the wedding. Some think that Tammy may regret not being part of Amy's special day. They also hope Season 8 can bring more peace in the family, and that Tammy and Amy can put their feud to rest. For more of the latest 1,000 Pounds Sisters tea, follow TV season and spoilers. 1,000 Pounds Sisters Tammy and Amy have been noticing differences in their opinions, so they butted heads in the latest Season 8. The younger one alleged that the eldest had tormented her, which might never allow her to amend with her. Upon the arrival of the new season's trailer from TLC, viewers were shocked to run their eyeballs on the strained relationship. Amy and Tammy love each other, but at the same time, they also waste no time fighting like sisters usually do. Their vicious feud is getting out of hand for their other siblings. Chris, Misty, and Amanda hated how they were stretching the matter for nothing. Amanda disclosed that the situation worsened after Tammy called Amy a deadbeat mom. What else did Tammy do that was actually bullying Amy? Amy and Tammy from 1000 Sisters passed judgment on fans who asked for their reactions and advice. The Slaton sisters launched their special segment titled 1,000 Pounds Justice. They posted it on TikTok. They welcomed fans to their courtroom virtually. Their fans called them one by one to ask their personal questions and make admissions. While Tammy and Amy are fighting in the show, they seem to handle questions quite effortlessly. They didn't look stressed about facing each other. Maybe, for the sake of the fandom, they set aside their lingering tension. Anyway, one call, completely unhinged, asked the reality stars how they should deal with their partner's bathroom accidents. Another one wanted to date their therapist, and the sisters strictly called it inappropriate. TLC's premiere of 1,000 Sisters Season 8 last night has shed light on Tammy and Amy's epic feud, which has blown fans' minds. Amy claimed that Tammy is too much for her and that she has stopped living in a shell. She can't keep pleasing her. Tammy, on the other hand, admitted that the last time they hung out, they got into a heated disagreement. Tammy accused Amy of abandoning her during their road trip in Pittsburgh. It's just that she made her understand how she felt after that incident, that she flipped the story. Amy claimed that Tammy had bullied her into speaking up. Her bullying accusations significantly hurt Tammy. According to Tammy, she once tried to share her perspective with Amy, which was a joke about Amy's Instagram profile photo. But the latter rose in rage to defend herself. But the former confirmed she didn't sound mean to her little one. Amy just rubbed it in the wrong way. Tammy is really done with her acting over a petty matter. Tammy called herself the biggest supporter of Amy, who said she wouldn't look forward to talking to her. Amy declared she has a new girlfriend in her life apart from planning her wedding with Brian. Also, she said she has been focusing on herself after court charges of drug possession, but Tammy kept pestering her about her making bad decisions. For more 1,000 Sisters tea, follow TV season and spoilers. Tammy Slaton confirms her engagement to Andrea Dalton, outlining how the announcement emerged, their relationship timeline, and what viewers may see in the upcoming season of 1,000 Sisters. 1,000 Sisters Season 8 premiere recap. Amy and Tammy's feud deepens as spooky wedding plans take shape. Amy and Tammy's feud continues in the 1,000 Sisters Season 8 premiere as Tammy adjusts after surgery, and Amy plans a Halloween wedding amid family tension. Tonight on TLC, their fan-favorite series 1,000 Sisters airs with an all-new Tuesday, January 6, 2026, Season 8, Episode 1, and we have your 1,000 Sisters recap below. On tonight's 1,000 Sisters Season 8, Episode 1 called Abysmal to the Wedding, as per the TLC synopsis. Amy and Tammy have drifted further than ever, but unbeknownst to them, are living parallel lives as each of their romantic partnerships takes big steps. Brittany struggles to quit Sodies for her bariatric surgery. A birthday blowout amplifies the family drama. So make sure to bookmark this spot and come back from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Time for our 1,000 Sisters recap. While you wait for the recap, make sure to check out all our television news, spoilers, recaps, and more right here. Tonight's 1,000 Sisters recap begins now. Refresh the page often to get the most current updates. In tonight's 1,000 Sisters episode, it is revealed Tammy and Amy used to be close. Until Tammy said she wouldn't go to Amy's wedding. Amy chose a haunted place in spite of knowing Tammy's superstitions, and so Tammy didn't want to go to Lorraine. It was the same for other relatives as well. The part that went unsaid was that Amy was rushing into things. She knew Brian for a month when they got engaged. Amy got arrested because of him. It was his car that the cops searched, and they found a small bag of marijuana. Amy got 2 years probation because of that. The only highlight was that it was a longer engagement than it was a courtship. Amy and Brian were taking their time planning their haunted wedding, though the true extent of the fallout happened once Tammy started losing weight. Tammy used to be the problematic one. She was the one that was drinking and doing drugs. She nearly died. It woke her up. She started to lose the weight. She qualified for surgery. She even had excess skin removal since the position we want it to be, he added. And then we'll go over to the other side. The doctor clarified the right eye only needed correction due to its over-elevation, so we're going to correct the muscle that's causing those eyes to drift out when she looks up and have less outward drift when she looks down. In recent months, Brian and Amy also tied the knot. The couple made it official on Halloween 2025 during an intimate ceremony held at Talbot Tavern, a venue that is claimed to be haunted, in Bardstown, Kentucky. "My wedding is a dream finally coming true," Amy told people after their nuptials, revealing she dyed her hair pink, per his request, for the special occasion. "I'm getting my happily ever after." Brian and Amy got engaged in 2024 after meeting at a concert at the park. "Getting married means that I'm no longer lonely because I've discovered my soulmate. Brian is my happy place," she gushed. "Not only did he capture my heart, but he also won over my boys, and not many men out there will accept a single mom with 2 energetic boys." Amy shares 2 sons, Gage Dion, 5, and Glenn Allen, 3, with ex-husband Michael Halterman. The couple's friend Billy served as officiant, resuming the duties after officiating her sister Tammy Slaton and late husband Caleb Willingham's wedding in 2022. The TV personality recently underwent surgery to correct her lazy eye, and many are celebrating its success. This surgery not only helps her vision but also restores confidence in her looks, boosting her self-esteem. Amy Slaton has been heavy on prioritizing her mental health over her physical health after her divorce from her first husband amid several challenges. After finding love again, she seemed to restore a level of stability to her life as she tries to raise her sons and maintain a healthy lifestyle. Amy from 1,000 Pounds Sisters got corrective eye surgery and showed the results in a new video. "I think she looks great." Pink heart emoji. The caption read. The words "eyes fixed" were written across the pictures. The Instagram post shared by Tough Topic since February 8th has gathered attention from fans, with many celebrating the successful surgery. Many fans wrote congratulations to the TV personality in the comments, adding how happy they were that she finally decided to push through with the surgery. "Wow, she looks so much better. Congratulations to you," one commenter wrote. "OMG, she should have had that done a long time ago. She looks beautiful," another added. "Oh yay, she did it. Nice," a different user noted. 1,000 Pounds Sisters star Tammy Slaton has revealed she suffered a mental breakdown after being on the wrong dosage of medication for earlier this year. She already showed off the results last season. Tammy left fans and her family speechless with her transformation. She publicly attended several meet and greets. Amy, on the other hand, got bashed for her love for Brian. Her relationship and wedding plans in a haunted house received backlash. She is now, luckily, married for the 2nd time and seems to be having her happiest ever after. Why did the sisters start beefing? Probably, Tammy attended Amy and Brian's wedding amidst their ugly brawl. Some close sources confirmed that she didn't attend the after-party at the Talbot Tavern restaurant. It is a haunted place where the couple got married. TLC released the wedding pictures on their official Instagram page ahead of 1,000 Pounds Sisters' new season announcement. One of the photos featured Tammy next to her younger sister, the bride in a sleeveless white lace gown. Amy and Brian tied the knot this Halloween despite her family's reservations about their choosing a haunted venue. The wedding was also notable because she didn't make Tammy her maid of honor. She approached one of her female best friends with a proposal to be her right hand. Many fans came together to discuss the matter. It seemed like the sisters were at odds at that time and might be continuing. Upon the trailer of 1,000 Pounds Sisters Season 8 coming out to the public, Regular viewers of the show spotted Tammy and Amy butting their heads. This season's focus is on them because the problems from the previous season have heated up. Tammy appeared very upset and irritated with Amy. The former admitted they have drifted apart. Amy herself said that Queen Tammy, like other siblings, didn't want to do anything about her marriage. It was clear that the older sister wasn't interested in being present at the younger one's big day. She hated her idea of a haunted place from day one, so she didn't support her. The tension between them has reached a higher level for the first time. Their brother, Chris, shared his concerns and revealed that the two have been in a state of friction for the last 2 months. Also, he noted that their family's chat group has been explosive due to the sisters' constant bickering. In the trailer, he asked Tammy whether she and Amy had made up. But Tammy quickly guarded up, saying, "In Season 8, Amy is also preparing to walk down the aisle with her fiance, Brian Levorn." In the new trailer, Amy, who tied the knot with Brian in November, confirms that she and Brian are still planning to make their big day as spooky as possible, much to the dismay of her family. "The wedding is in, 6 months, Amy says. It's really important for the venue to be haunted because that's a symbol of our love. My family, they don't want nothing to do with it. And neither does Queen Tammy." While Amy isn't letting the opinion of her family prevent her from planning the wedding of her dreams, it's revealed that the Slaton sister feud is still going strong 2 months after the dynamic duo's big blow-up. Tammy claims that she and Amy can get along if Amy keeps her mouth shut, before admitting that it feels as though she and her sister are drifting apart. Later in the trailer, we find out just how much the sisters are, in fact, drifting apart when Amy chooses not to make Tam. "It feels like we're drifting apart," Tammy says in a confessional about her sister Amy. "She used to be my best friend." Apparently, Tammy and Amy had a big blowout and are going through life in different directions and aren't playing nice in the trailer. Tammy called Amy a deadbeat mom to sons Gage, 4 and Glenn, 3, which would explain why she's likely fed up with the relationship. "I can't handle her toxic ass no more," Amy says while tearing up. "I'm done." Despite the drama, the sisters are still adjusting to life after getting engaged and having weight loss surgery. Tammy discusses life after her 500 pounds, weight loss and skin removal surgery, saying, "Everything about me is smaller." Plus, she's opening up about her love life. Back in June, Tammy revealed she got engaged to Andrea Dalton, just 2 months after going public. Prior to her new fiancé Andrea, Tammy was married to Caleb Willingham before he died in. Things pick up after Tammy and Amy came to major blows at the end of Season 7, as Amy felt like her family was against her and her relationship with now-husband Brian Scott Levorn. Or early 2026, according to anyone from his side attending the wedding. While Amy wanted a huge haunted wedding, her family was extremely religious, leaving them at odds, which she happily ignored because it was her day. Her first wedding was rather small because they didn't have much money back then. She just wanted a big wedding, even if the only person who showed up was her new best friend / Tammy's replacement, Lily. Meanwhile, Tammy wanted to explore her options as she considered moving in with her girlfriend, Andrea. She wanted to get a job and wanted to work at the animal shelter. While her lack of work experience acted against her, it helped that she was good with animals. Tammy made a living as an influencer before, sharing a page with Amy. However, now she hadn't talked to her in 2 months. Apart from the sisters, Chris was also focusing on losing weight so he could get skin removal surgery. His wife, on the other hand, was trying to qualify for bariatric surgery and was struggling with avoiding sodas. She'd bake nonstop as a coping mechanism and also because she wanted to start her own catering business, but the overly sweetened goods were making it extremely difficult for the family to focus on weight loss. Lost some serious weight, with the latter shedding without trying as she was not doing well. Tammy was going through something similar as she experienced paranoia again. Later, no one showed up at Misty's birthday party since it was at their dad's house and it was neutral territory with one crucial rule: no one fights on the property. Meaning, they had to take their drama out if they wanted to throw hands. The conversation happened while the pair were having a romantic picnic, planned by Andrea after a mini golf date. Tammy then asked Andrea if she envisions a life with her, to which Andrea replied that she wouldn't suggest taking such a big step unless she saw a future with the reality star. The TV personality was happy with this response and agreed to move in with Andrea, saying she was excited to one day be her wifey. Tammy move in with Andrea? Is Amy's wedding in trouble? All the spoilers from 1,000 Pounds Sisters Preemie. Slaton fans, 1,000 Pounds Sisters is back. A new season means new milestones, new tensions, and no shortage of emotional curveballs for Tammy Slaton, Amy Slaton, and the rest of the family. This time around, all eyes are on two major questions. Is Tammy ready to take the next step in her relationship? And is Amy's dream wedding already headed for trouble? With big moves, bruised feelings, and long-simmering family dynamics bubbling back to the surface, the season premiere wastes no time diving straight into the drama. After Amy left shortly following Tammy's skincare surgery last season, the sisters' relationship has remained strained. The two go back and forth at each other in the family group chat, but haven't seen each other face to face. At one point, Tammy takes a jab at Amy's social media profile picture, saying she looked like a drag queen. That comment is just one of many Amy resents. Amy and Brian Levorn begin looking for a wedding planner at the 11th hour. The wedding is in 6 months and we have no details planned, Amy says. Of course, the wedding coordinator confirms this is a major problem. Ideally, Amy should have booked a venue a year ago. Amy gets emotional explaining that she didn't even know Brian a year ago, adding another layer of stress. She also opens up about feeling hurt that parts of her family may not want to attend her dream wedding due to its haunted location. On a much lighter note, Tammy and Andrea Dalton go on a putt-putt golf date, followed by a surprise picnic. Not an engagement like Tammy initially thought, that came later. Andrea asks Tammy to move in with her, making it clear she's serious about their future. She says she wouldn't ask Tammy to take that step if marriage wasn't something she wanted down the line. "I'm officially moving in with Andrea," Tammy says happily. "I'm super excited and kind of relieved knowing Andrea and I are on the same page." Though an engagement is coming, Tammy says they're focusing on building their life together first. For now, she only plans to tell her mom about the move, not the rest of the family. Chris Combs experiments with wearing a compression shirt and jokes that he finally understands the appeal of a girdle. He plans to wear it until he's eligible for skin removal surgery on his chest, which won't happen until Brittany Combs has her own gastric bypass. Brittany is also taking steps toward a shared dream. She's started a side hustle making pies, which Chris says is a small but meaningful step toward the catering business they hope to build together. Brian calls Amy's dream venue, Waverly Hills Sanatorium, to see if they host weddings. They do, but the Halloween date Amy wanted is unavailable. Amy immediately dreads telling her family, knowing they'll secretly be relieved. At Misty Slaton Wentworth's birthday party, tensions boil over. Amanda Halterman reveals she hasn't been feeling like herself health-wise and has lost weight, then checks in on everyone's progress, except Amy. Tammy admits she avoided asking because Amy is the biggest right now. When Tammy's move-in plans and talk of a bachelorette party come up, Amy feels overlooked. She's hurt that attention is on Tammy when she's the one getting married. Things get worse when Brian mentions the venue issue and Chris bluntly says, "No offense, but I wouldn't have went." That's the final straw. Amy storms off, furious that Brian even brought it up, ending the episode on yet another emotional cliffhanger. With emotions running high and communication breaking down, it's clear the Slatons still have a long road ahead, especially Amy and Tammy. 1,000 Pounds Sisters Season 8 is a new season of the reality TV series that focuses on Amy and Tammy Slaton as they navigate major personal milestones, evolving relationships, and growing independence amid ongoing family tensions. Season 8 follows Amy as she dives headfirst into planning a bold, Halloween-themed wedding to Brian, balancing excitement with lingering tension from her past relationships and family skepticism. From spooky